Welcome to video number 10 in a series of tutorials designed to help you use our online church at www.uucava.org. In this video, we'll cover groups. Let's get started. We are looking at the groups index page. I got here by clicking on the word groups in our site-wide navigation bar. This list of groups is browsable. You can go from page to page by clicking next and continuing to click next to see all 5 pages if you want to get a sense of what groups there are to join online. If you can't find a particular group, go ahead and type in the name of the group in this search cell. This search feature will browse only the groups in our online church and return only the group you're looking for. Here's a description of the group. We are open to all who wish to attend, and then some more detail on the group follows. It says that it's an open group. What is an open group or a public group? Public in the context of groups means that everything on the groups page, and I will click this to get to the groups page, everything on the group page is crawlable by Google and other search engines, and it will return in search results for Fellowship X. Public in the context of groups also means that the entire universe of individuals with sign-in privileges to our online church can easily join this group. It is a public group. They will click a link that says join this group, and that link typically appears right here if you are not already a member of the group. I'm a member of Fellowship X, and therefore I don't need to rejoin the group. This group was set up so that the members of this group can easily invite other people to join the group by clicking this link. So when you're not a member of a group, you'll see a link here to join a group, or when you are a member, and if the individual who created the group chose to set it up so that anyone who is a member of the group can invite others, then you will see this link. Here is the description of Fellowship X. We saw this in the search results. Here is the discussion forum that is dedicated only to Fellowship X, and again, if you're a member of this group, you can start a discussion. So I'm a member of the group, and this is the way I start to write a discussion topic, and then I would add discussion. The activities here, if I start a group, will be reported, if I start a discussion, will be reported in the latest activity box on the home page. Not only has the group creator enabled anyone who is a member to invite other people into the group, that individual also set up the group so that any member of the group can write a message once and it'll be sent to every single member in the group. That message will go through the internal private messaging system for the online church. If for any reason in the future I want to leave this group, I simply click this link, leave group, and now I am no longer a member of Fellowship X. The Join Fellowship X link is now visible here. Let's see what it's like to join a group. We'll click Join Fellowship X, and I get a confirmation message that says I've now joined. And once again, because it is a public group and anyone from the church can join it, this is the message that you get. Let's take a look at a group that is a private group to see how the joining experience is different. This is a group that Reverend Michael set up, and it is a working group in which the ministers leave information for one another. And this is what it looks like when you land on a private group. Members must be approved. Why not create your own group? In this case, Reverend Michael set the group up so that he invites the members to the group. There is no choice here for you to join the group or request to join the group. This group is just for the minister. So when you see this, you can tell that it's by invitation only. Let's go search for another type of private group. All of the sermon-themed covenant groups are private. Each year, the facilitator of that covenant group becomes the group administrator for its presence online. All of those covenant groups are private because by design, what is spoken in the covenant groups when they meet in person stays in the room. It is meant to be a safe environment. Same goes for online. This is why each covenant group is private and the facilitators approve membership only to the individuals who are members of that covenant group. Here is a message that tells you that this is a private group, but you can request access. This is different than Reverend Michael's group. There is no request for access because he set it up for the 3 teen ministers. It says, members must be approved. Pastoral Care Guild is accepting new members if you would like to join. Click here to request access from the group creator. All right, so let's see what that looks like. Here it is. You can put in a message and saying, please, I would like to join the Pastoral Care Guild, or you can leave it blank and simply hit the send request button. That's all it takes. All right, let's go back to groups, the groups index page. Here's how you add a group. You return to the groups index page by clicking on the word groups. And then, once you've arrived, you can click on add a group. This is the add a group form. So let's put in a title. There's the title of the group. If you'd like to have an image to represent this group, you can use any image, a photograph, a graphical icon, a picture of a flower, whatever. It's fine for groups. In fact, that's how we differentiate group activity from the activity of individuals who have a photo of themselves as their icon. So you can go to your hard drive and find a photograph on your hard drive. Click the browse button once you have found it, then click done, and if you picked one it would appear here. If you don't pick one, you get this default 3 silhouette icon. Here's where you write a description, but you'd want to say here what the mission of your group is, what the vision is, or what you do. You can basically put any information that would help someone to understand what this group does in this box. If your group has an external website to this online church, just put the URL right here. It will appear on the group page. You don't need to put the state, that's fine. Now you pick the features that are going to appear on your group page. Here are the features to choose from. Do you want your members to be able to comment? Well, yes, I do. Do you want your members to be able to start discussions? Yes, I do. Do I want a text box? Yes, I recommend everybody take a text box because you can put whatever you want inside that box, and we'll look at it in a minute. We're currently not using the RSS reader feature, so we'll just ignore that for now and leave it unchecked. Here's where you decide whether your group is going to be public or whether you're going to have moderated membership. Now, something to note about privacy. This is the only place in our online church where once you decide the group is going to be private, you cannot come back later and reset it to be public. If you make a private group and you realize you made a mistake, just delete that group and start anew and make it available to anyone. Once you've saved the information you've edited, you're returned to your group page. So this was the link that we clicked to edit this information. If in the future there's no reason to keep this group, you would delete it here. Here's how you send a message to the group. You put in your subject line, you write the message once, and you send it. Here's the text box I recommended that we use in this group, the discussion forum, and here's the comment wall.